Hi, everybody. Can you see him? He knows I can see him. That's a pheasant hiding in the grass. No, I don't eat birds. Oh, oh, oh. You're coming right close. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Stuart. Wow. Wow. People coming, it's scaring him off again. He hides in the long grass. Hi, Rob. Well, it's not every day you see a pheasant just hanging around by you. Hiya, Sam. How you doing? I'm being very quiet because I've got a pheasant coming close and I want to see just how close he gets. Hi, Anthony. Yeah, quite right, sir. Hi, Linda. How beautiful is he? Or she? Yes, we can all see you. Say hello to YouTube world. Oh, I can hear him cooing. Wow. Hi, Glenn. Oh my word, he's coming right up. Ooh, ooh. That's what he's doing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't know what I'm saying to him. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I've never spoke pheasant before. Are you coming any closer? Yeah, you're thinking about it? Wow. Wow. Oh, fantastic, Glenn. I hope you enjoy it. In fact, I know you will. I'm wondering if I'm maybe near its nest, because I'm right next to a brush. I'm just going to show you how far away he is from me. Look, that's it. That's it. He's so close. I'm just sitting very still and being very quiet. Hi, Nigel. I thought you'd been quiet, Sam. It's good to have you back anyway. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, it's away now. Oh, well, I think I'll leave it in peace and we'll go for a little drive, eh? That was the intentions. But you know me, get distracted by nature, especially when it walks right up to you. He's trying to give me the ambush and come round the back. She's not. She can still see me. Well, that's something different. Not every day you just drive past a pheasant. So you've guessed where I am. We're down on the promenade, down by the River Ellen, along the bottom of Mort Hill. And I came out and decided to go live because I'm purely bored. Bottom of Maryport, right down by the harbour and marina, more or less. You'd think so, wouldn't you, Nige? Look at that. Look at that big ball of yellow blasting down. Honest, I was trying to sit in my garden and there was a breeze, but it was a hot one. It was so uncomfortable. I thought, I can't cope with this. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was absolutely cremating me. So I says, I'm going out where there's a breeze. Like an actual cooler breeze. And I'm even in my shorts. Shorts out. And a crop top. So hi everybody. I don't know what time it is now roughly. I'm assuming it's about 7 o'clock now. And yeah, as I say, I was bored. But I'm still not really up for singing yet. Like, 'cause that requires sitting in the house and cooking. Mike's either watching in the background, watching his soaps, or watching a quiz. One of the three. But yeah, I can't sit and just stew all day. I never was one for just sitting about. When I used to go out and get my suntans and sunburns, it was down on the prom, playing in the sand all day, or down by the river. Hiya. Hi, Lee. Yeah, Mike doesn't do well in this heat. I mean, it hasn't just been hot today, it's been really, really close and humid. I mean, even I was struggling, as I say, just in the garden. So, and he never ever takes my advice and comes down to the prom where he knows there'll be a breeze, which you can all hear right now. Hi Fiona. By the way, if the breeze does get too powerful, just let me know, because I do have my little microphones with me today. I did remember. Tide's out. I really wanted to go and dip my feet today. Yeah, Mike really struggles in the heat when he's there with his COPD. He just really struggles to breathe. Finds his chest very, very tight. So, you know, that sounds quite windy. If that's quite windy, let me know, because obviously I'm going to be driving into that. We'll see what it's like when we get over the other side of the road. But if I need to put my little fluffy on, I'll put little fluffy on. Been a while since I've had to use Mr. Fluffy. Huh? Oh, little sparrow. And he's gone. Oh, let's get up and over the road. He does have an inhaler, he has two. He's got an easy inhaler one, and I think the other one is a steroid-based one. we'll take our usual route and go along by the pier. We'll go and have a look at the view. And we can sit and have a natter, why not? Take you along the new boardwalk. It was indeed, Nigel. Quite a lot of old cars come through here, actually. Driving along on my Trudy Mobile, I drive it to see how I feel. I missed that, hang on. This is Maryport in Cumbria. It's always quiet, Fiona. Well, I mean, it has its busy days, but to me it's still quiet. Most people don't believe me when I say that there's people who live here, because normally when I do these vlogs I very seldom bump into people. So we're driving along the new boardwalk right now. Oh, I wish I was, Glenn. I really do wish I was. I wouldn't be this bored. At least driving along that promenade, you've got things to look at. And there's always people passing you by. And you get to see the nice horsey clip-clops. Might take a drive down that way in a bit if the signal holds. We'll go at the end of the pier first. You're probably not wrong, Stuart. No, they'll have been out today. They'll have all gone home for the tea now. That's when I come out, because that's when it's quiet. I really do wish. Now, I know it's a fishing pier, but I really do wish they would repave this. You'll understand why when I get to the end of this bit here and go around the corner. Evening, guys. Yeah, so I believe. I'll take it. I'm quite happy. Yep, exactly, Nigel. And considering that I used to live just over by that blue building near there, you know, this was my view every evening, and if I wanted to go out and I felt bored, it only took me 2 minutes to get here. Now it takes me a lot longer. It takes me about 20 minutes, half hour, if I go fast. Hi, JP. Hi, Jason. Seagulls throwing shit down at me. Cracking open shells for their tea. As long as they don't crack them on my head. Hi, Taz. Welcome to my whole... Sorry, welcome to Maryport. Don't mean it. No, honestly, as I've always said in any of my other vlogs, this is my favourite place in this town. If I have to come out anywhere, I'd rather be here. It just calms me down, chills me out. Up the hill we go. And we're up. Look at how far the tide's out. See, back in the day when I could still walk a nice distance, when this was a day like this, I'd be down here all day. And there's a stairwell, where am I pointing? There's a stairwell just down them steps there. And me and my sister and my brother, we used to walk all the way out, playing in the rock pools as you go along, as you do, looking for crabs and fishes and starfish and whatnot, and fishermen's weights. It was always fun finding how many fishermen's weights you could find down there. And we used to walk to the end of this pier, because right at the very end of this pier is where you get that absolutely beautiful golden soft sand. And you can run and jump and your feet just sinks in it, but like, it's not quicksand sand, it's just that nice soft kids play sand. And we used to spend all afternoon down there. All afternoon, it was brilliant. Right, hang on, I need to get these forgot about the wind as well. Sorry, can you all still hear me? Sorry, I'm facing at the floor again. Making sure I haven't missed anything. Yeah, let me know, do I need to put Mr. Fluffy on? Because if I do, just say. Or is it not too bad when I'm that way? Hi, Julie. Look at that. I mean, this is why I'm a sangron. I've grown up by the sea all my life, and I love and never tire of this view. I mean, who would? Just let me know as well, by the way, that the signal stays okay and it doesn't pixelate or anything, because obviously I am driving out towards the end of the pier, and beyond that you've got Scotland, so if the signal starts to drop I have to turn round. Hasn't it just, Julie? That's why I had to come out. My garden was too hot. There was no breeze there. And normally I'm complaining because my garden seems to have a breeze all year round. But when you want one, there isn't one. Good evening, William. I apologise if I miss any comments. I'm driving into the sun and I've got my screen on full brightness and still struggling to see. No, I didn't say that, Stuart. I'm just saying it's a long way between here and there to pick another one up. Okay. I'll give you a look over to Scotland in a minute. When we get to the end of here. I'm obviously going slow, because if I didn't go slow, well, Bitcoin would be laughing because he'd be getting those noises, but it would be rattling my bones. Because, as you can see, the ground isn't very good for Trudy, not along here. And this is what, like, annoys me about Maryport and the promenade. It's not wheelchair user-friendly. People would say, oh, but that's a flat surface. But as you can rightly hear, no, it's not. And remember, a wheelchair user doesn't have inflated tyres. They're like me, solid rubber. So they will feel every little bit of this. Look. I have to drive round this. Look at that. All the people coming to see the sun. That's the main pier with the lighthouses. We have two lighthouses, 3 piers. See, as I said, oh, oyster catcher. Oh, I just missed him, sorry. There's an oyster catcher on the other side of that wall there. We are the Blackpool isn't the only place that has 3 piers. Oh look, he's landed on the wall down there. Oyster catchers have a black top, white underbelly and orange feet. Just FYI. Right, hi guys. Let's pull up and let's just check some of these messages because I haven't been able to see a thing. Turn Trudy off there and I'll turn my seat so we're facing that away. Right, let's have a look. Look-see. Gorgeous day in Sedberg. Bit of a breeze from Dundee in Scotland. Phone signal now in Scotland. So close to the edge. Yeah, no, it looks it, Taz, but it's not. It's not. I wouldn't dare go near to the edge on Trudy. I mean, I trust me and I trust Trudy, but I still won't go near the edge. Oh, no way, Jason. That's crap. Yeah, probably. Well, they don't really have much tread on them. I can say that much. Hi, Andy. I can wait on. There's one. Look, there's Trudy's back wheel. And another back wheel. So they ain't too bad. Oh, sorry, I'm being told off to rotate my screen back, but it's the front ones. Wait, you see the front ones. See, the front ones are a bit more threadbare. And that one there. So yeah, a bit more threadbare, those ones. So yes, this is more or less the end of Maryport, unless we were to have gone on to the lighthouse pier, which goes that little bit longer. But this is the view looking into Maryport from the lighthouse and from the pier. And I would say it was North Pier, because you have the little tiny central pier just there, and obviously the one with the lighthouse over there would be south. And you have the marina with the yachts and the boats, and around that corner there you have the harbour with the fishing boats. That building, wait now, where am I pointing? I think I've got it right. Yeah, directly over there anyway is Maryport Coast Aquarium. It's in that direction anyway. I'm not getting no chat again. I hope they find him, William. There are seagulls, but they're all being lazy betties. Hang on, see if I can zoom in here. They're all chilling out on that sandbank down there, look. I will say Maryport is quiet. Tourists like it. Don't take this the wrong way, but the elder generation like it because it's quiet. It's still cheap. You know, that's one thing I don't mind about it. We're kind of still stuck in the past, so things are still relatively cheap here. Relatively. Certain places are starting to twig on. We've moved into modern times, like, but you know. You've got the on the top of that hill. Wait on, where we at? There. That is the Maryport Roman Museum. So you can go up there. There's walks you can go on, and there's, as I say, things, artifacts and stuff you can look around. And there's a viewing tower up there as well, because there is actually what was a Roman settlement and farmer's field behind. It did feature on Time Team at one point with Tony Robinson, was it? But yeah, they dug that whole field up. Over in this direction, in that church building there, there's supposed to be an art gallery. Hi to go, my lads. And there is also, obviously, Maryport's Maritime Museum, where you can learn all about Maryport's maritime history. Now, we are known for, well, Maryport, sorry, is known for the Stevenson family. Also have connections to the Ismay family. He donated some stained glass windows to St Mary's Church. You can find all this information on Google. I would give it to you, but I don't have my spare phone to look up the advice, and if I try and look it up on this phone, it'll turn YouTube off. But yeah, we're steeped in quite a lot of history, Maryport is. I just don't remember most of it. And I was taught it, and I did listen, because I do like history, but I don't think that's Stevenson, Nigel. But don't quote me. Right, wait a minute, I need to... Oh, I stood up, I just need to grab my stick. Because I am not very stable right now, ladies and gents. Not very stable at all. Over the last... I'm just going to have a look through these railings towards Scotland. Here we go, let's get you through the railings. There you go. I can't see a thing right now, so... I can't... Is that blurry? Focus. Focus. It looks blurry to me. I can't see. There we go. Is it unblurred now? I tried to get it to focus on the railings. There we go then. So yeah, that's your view over to Scotland. But yeah, for the last sort of 3, I think it's 3-4 days now, I've been getting a lot of excruciating pain in my right hip, and it's literally just came out of nowhere, and it happens out of nowhere. When it does happen, it brings tears to my eyes and makes me yelp. So I've been trying to rest it, and it doesn't seem to be getting any better. I'm more than likely going to have to make another one of those phone calls that everyone dreads making. Hello, brown sauce Paul. I am jealous, and I will, but he's not with me right now. He's at home. Oh, midges. It's that time of day. And right over there in that direction, as I zoom as far as I can, you've got, that is the Allenby, Marlborough and Silloth coastline, and then you move on over to Gretna and into Scotland. Right along that coastline there. England, Scotland. It's got a premiere. Is everyone going to leave me now? Hi Auntie, how you doing? Emmerdale just started, does it? So, what do you want to have a run down this way, if the signal holds? I've heard there's a skate park down there, and they're supposed to be building a new cafe as well. Yeah, no worries. Well, exactly, Stuart. Oh, I'll go anywhere. I mean, as I say, I wanted to come out and I've just have a chat and a banter with everybody. I didn't want to sit in my garden and do a live because that would just be boring. I mean, and I was already bored just sitting in the garden. I'm not one for just sitting about if I don't have to. So I thought, well, I'll come out, and if I do a live, then I've got people to waffle away to, or I've got people to waffle away to me. I don't get stuck in no quicksand. Talking about the place where I was born and bred. Place where I grew up and played as a... Oh, hello. Oyster catcher, guys. We're getting a right nature display today, aren't we? That is an oyster catcher. They have a very long orange beak, orange feet, a black top and a white underbelly. They make their nests in walls often, and their eggs look like pebbles. You will often find them getting distressed at fishermen who approach the eggs without knowing. Sorry, I don't know where that come from or why. But yeah, guys, that's an oyster catcher, and that's me being, yeah, weird. That's me being me. What can I say? Oh dear. As I say, I've been quite bored today. The madness has awoken. Let's go back down the bumpy road then. The long and bumpy road that leads to the promenade. And there we'll drive along. Hi, Pink. And see the new skate park. What was that? I saw laughing faces. Sounded very educated. I learned a lot growing up here and fishing down here and everything. But that was actually factual what I said. I don't know why the accent came with it, but yeah. I had to throw a bit of that in for Bitcoin. Now you imagine a poor 80-year-old granddad or something, you know, an old ex-fisherman. He's got his beady red eye on me. He keeps looking as if to say, I keep having to move down this wall because of you. What is your problem? Oh dear. But no, yeah, you imagine an 80-year-old ex-fisherman in a wheelchair now, and he wants to come down and sit with his grandson for the afternoon, come fishing, and he's got to drive across this in a wheelchair. He's gone. He's sort of stuff this, I'll go around and come back. But yeah, you see how these walls is all sort of grainy and stony. They sometimes hide their eggs in the wall along here. And obviously the fishermen come fish along here, and then the birds go schizo. They're like literally just squawking at you. Sorry. I haven't taken my loony pills today. They let me out unsupervised. Hey Nigel, look. It's Nigel the goal. Nice one, Taz. And he's gone. Well, see, just to show you how well I know this, and I'm not going to move right now, but on the other side of this wall, there's like a sort of ledge that goes out and then down, kind of another sea defense type thing. But yeah, good for finding crabs along there, because all the seaweed grows up and around it. And fishing hooks. Wait, and we just have a little look. I'm going to scare you all now. Don't worry, I'm not putting myself in harm's way. Hi, Bitcoin lovely. There you are, look. You see that? Stone wall round the edge. That's all water down there. Nice big rock pool. And I bet you it's like bath water, that. I bet you any money that's like just gorgeous, warm bath water. Jealous, because I would still be in there now. I can feel the breeze starting to pick up. You know, it is getting cooler, but I've got my jacket. Right, let's carry on. We're off the main bumpy part. I say that, but still the odd bump and bounce. Here we go, down the hill. Yeah. Got the young lads on the boardwalk now. I bet they've all been diving in off the end of the piers today when the tide was in. Well, them that wasn't at school, I should say. Now, it's sounding quite breezy again to me, but I don't know how it's going to be sounding on there. So if it sounds windy and I need to put Fluffy in, again, just let me know. Oh, they're throwing sand at each other. It's the midges time. I have pink, solid rubber mine. So I don't have to worry about punctures, but I do have to worry about bumps because I feel them. But my cushion helps. When I get to Blackpool, I'm probably going to get one of the shop riders, or if I can, one of the enclosed scooters. He's looking at me like, I don't like this. She's looking, look, he pooped himself. You didn't need to poop yourself, I didn't do anything. He was looking at me there as if to say, I don't like this. She's not coming any closer, she's just staring at me with that weird thing in her hand. Get over this side anyway. Alright. Hi Eugene. I'm not too bad. Well, I mean, I'm tired and I'm sore, but I'm sick of being stuck in. And on a day like today, it was just too hot. Now, if at all the signal starts to go pixelated down here or we lose connection, let me know as soon as you can. Because obviously if we can't go down this way, we can't go down this way. Yeah, I saw that. Because he approached a baby seagull. You can't do right for doing wrong these days. Look out over the Solway. Look at that. The skies are bluer in Scotland. The grass is greener there too. The air is much sweeter, the rivers are deeper, the mountains are lovelier view. And if you ever leave Scotland, the country of your birth, 'tis with homesick eyes you'll realize it's the finest place on earth. It is calm. Like a mill pond, as they say. I'm gonna scare Taz again. Was you scared, Taz? Did I scare you? No, really? Don't want that to happen. They're beginning with the twining now that they have to clean it regularly. A little slipway along there somewhere. Where is it? Have I gone past it? No, it's up there, look. You can see people sunbathing. And that's, again, where I used to go and sunbathe in the evenings. Well, all day really, once the tide left. Even when the tide was in, you used to wait, sit on the slope and wait for it going out. Just spend the whole day playing away. I really miss it down there. Like, I'm a water baby, so like, as I say, I spent my entire youth growing up playing down here, and to not be able to go down, like actually down there anymore, it really gets me down sometimes. It really upsets me. Because like, they could come and put some of them summer walkways down and things for disabled users just so they can go out and enjoy the beach too, you know what I mean? But no, stuck up here, and because I can't walk far distance, I don't even manage to get to the nice bit of sand. Because the nearest ramp is all the way down there. But the best bit of sand is all the way up here. We'll keep moving on. Not really. I wouldn't say absolutely hammered. I've drove it after having a few drinks. But I've never drove it like absolutely plastered. Be funny though. Why is it going out of focus again? I know he is, Eugene. But you know, Premier's a Premier, live's alive. But yeah, never fully intoxicated. Oh, I forgot. I got a new keyring, guys. Look at my new keyring. Look. Isn't that cool? In a keyring. He's so diddy. Hey, little doggy. But yeah, I'm chuffed with my new keyrings. Right, moving on. I keep stopping and starting and stopping and starting. I'm living from Maryport in Cumbria, and we are driving along the promenade. Oh, just thought I'd point this little thing out. Love this idea. This was done by the youth group of Maryport. And what they've done is basically gone round, got plastic bottles and zip tied them to fence posts all along the promenade. Has been caught out and caught off guard. There are poo baggies and can just grab a couple and stuff them in their pockets and pick up after their dog. Now I think that's a cracking little idea, and from the minds of babes. We've got one down here that's empty, so that one looks to have been used. And I think more places, especially along promenades like this, should do things like that. And that way as well, if somebody turns around and says, oh, you know, I didn't have a bag, you've got no excuse then, because it's like, well, there's been plenty while you've been walking along. What was stopping you? Hey up, Craig. Is the signal still alright and sound, but like wind noise and everything? Are we still okay? I'm trying not to drive too fast, and then obviously it's not too windy. I mean, I say wind, it's a breeze, but you know how it is when you're on a moving vehicle. Oh, that's good then. Hats off to EE, keeping my signal. But again, you can hear the difference between this promenade and Blackpool. It's not what you'd call an almightily comfortable and peaceful drive. And it's like this literally the whole stretch of the promenade. You get the odd section that's not as bad as the others. But other than that, it's all this rickety old concrete. It's not like, it could be worse, Taz, but sometimes it leaves me feeling like I've been working a pneumatic drill all afternoon. You know, the shaking in your arms. Sorry, I'll give you a look out to sea again. No. No, it doesn't help. Which is another reason I want to get to Blackpool, because that's the only time when I'm going to purchase a better scooter. Because then I won't need to have to put it in the car. I'll already be living there. Yeah, no, not Blackpool, Craig. We're about two hours from Blackpool. Hi, Crispy. Yeah, exactly. And it'll be better for my mental health too. Because, I mean, I'm not being funny. Aside from obviously being absolutely wrecked coming back off that holiday, which we always are. That's the new skate park there. We've come back to boredom. This is the biggest gripe for me living here. It's the boredom. it gets me down massively. And this is supposed to be a new cafe that's getting built along here. I do so wish that they'd reopen the paddling pool and swimming pool along here though, because that used to be great when we were kids. It was always busy down here, always. Even now at this time of day it would have been chock-a-block down here. That used to be the old toilet blocks, which, as I said, are now turning into a cafe. Where the skate park is now, just over there, there used to be a kids' play park, complete with helter-skelter, swings, little fortresses and all sorts. And then on this bit of green here, you had all the families coming down with their picnic rugs and, you know, this, that and the other, fetching the grandparents. And then just up here where these, you can see the little stairwell and the railings, the top part of that used to be a swimming pool, and the bottom part used to be a paddling pool for the little kids. And there was benches and chairs all around there as well. And on the top, there used to be, on the top of that bit of ground there used to be a bouncy castle. And at the bottom, over by the toilet block, there used to be an ice cream van man. And literally people would spend all day down here, and them that wasn't there on the paddling pool would literally just scramble right down this ramp here and spend the day on the beach, getting sandy sandwiches and sandy drinks of pop. It was absolutely brilliant, and it was always busy. But Maryport Council at the time decided that they couldn't afford to keep running the paddling pool and the swimming pool and the maintenance and the upkeep, and so they closed it down and they filled it with plants. And as you can see down here now, it's like a graveyard. You get your walkers along the promenade, but that's it. I'm not sure what it is here right now, Crispy, without turning my YouTube off to look. But it is getting cooler. I can definitely feel it's getting cooler. When I left, it was about 26, 27 degrees, because I was literally cooking in my garden. Just going to pull up here by this bench by Theodosius. See, there's a bit of that Roman history I was telling you about. There's Roman plaques along every bench for the full stretch of this promenade. How's the signal holding up? Are we still good? I try and turn you towards... You can't see a thing. You up. Oh, we're buffering. Okay. There we go. See, that all didn't just come through. I'm glad I waited. Are we still there? Have we got you? I got a load of chat messages there, and then now I'm getting on at all. So I don't know if we've worked or we've not worked. Oh, are we back? There we go. Didn't like it down there, obviously. Not very much, anyway. I'm back. Oh, that's good. So you can see just up the top of the hill there, that's your Roman Museum. Not stick my finger in the way because it'll make it go blurry again, and we don't want that. And that's looking over to where we were sat earlier on the piers. Am I buffering again? Oh, nuts. 2 minutes. Oh, nuts. 2 minutes. I'm surprised it held on this long. She's about as padded as she gets, Nigel, to be fair. Am I still buffering? Oh, okay. I'm just thinking I'm answering comments, but if it's buffering, is anybody actually hearing me? And what about the wind noise? Are we alright for the wind noise? I'll head back down to this corner, so at least I know that we're in a place where there was a signal. Reconnected. Oh, it reconnected there. I saw that one. That's the first one it on me. I wasn't being rude, Bitcoin. Pothole. Still smoking, so I'm just stopping while I'm having a few drags. I'm not, because it's reconnecting again. Oh, dear me. So it likes it one direction, but it doesn't like it when we turn back to the same direction that we just come from. That makes sense. I never kids tell me I'm live. Are we still buffering? That's proper weird, isn't it? Getting closer to where we were and like the better signal, but yet it's still buffering. Try here. What about here? What about that? There we go. Making pixels great again. Anybody know what time sunset is? I mean, I know it's starting to set now, but it'll be a while yet. I won't be staying out that late. I know I've got my joggers and everything if it gets cold, but about 8:30. 9:20. Time are we on? 8 o'clock. Yeah, I definitely won't be staying out that long. It's the only thing I need to find, and I haven't found one yet. I am looking, but I'm not willing to pay a lot of money because I'm cheap, and B, I need something that's going to work. But I need something like a phone holder to be able to attach to Trudy somewhere. Now, these handlebars are larger than the average sized handlebars, so they're your standard fittings, they won't close around it. But I need something that's obviously going to be sturdy enough to hold the weight of my phone, but also to not make it rock as badly, you know, motion sensitive and everything, with the fact that Trudy's got solid rubber tyres. But I definitely need something now because it is starting to become a real struggle holding this phone up. It's just too heavy. Well, you see, I asked for a lightweight phone, Stuart, but this was the lightest they could get that did the stuff that I needed it to do. So, yeah, no, it would shake around too much, Craig. Yes, Taz. I've had one of them before, and believe you me, they hurt. The weight of a phone round your neck, it hurts. I've been looking at some of the body cams, because you can get like ones that strap on your front like a backpack, but it's got an extendable arm on it. So at least if I was doing a live, it wouldn't be flat against my chest and I'd still be able to see chat and comments and things. So yeah, I'm on the lookout, but it's got to be something hands-free. Because yeah, it's really getting to be a problem. I enjoy doing my vlogs, but I'm getting too pained to be holding the camera up and doing them, which is also why we bought the holder for the car. And I know it means that people can't see my little Blackpool towers on the dashboard anymore, but you got to pick your battles, haven't you? And that's just one of them. I wasn't winning. 2 hours doing a live, holding the phone up, it hurts. And you've still got to have your muscles to obviously drive your mobility scooter. Because that uses more muscles than you think. What a beautiful day. It has been an absolutely beautiful day, all day long. When I've finished having this ciggy, we'll drive back along down that way and back along by the river if yous want. I know we won't see the sun from there, but you see how peaceful it is along the river bank in the evening. Because knowing our luck, I can see clouds over there and the sun will drop to a certain point and it'll get hidden by the clouds anyway. It's already got a sheen over it. Well, we'll get a wiggle on. Get Mike to hold it in the gaps in the basket. Well, off we go. I would have went out that way, but I'm pretty sure there's no curb for me to drop off. I tell you, my back isn't off. My back and my hip today, really sore. Really, really sore. Hiya. Bit of gravel patch here. So you do get people. See the shadow of them railings? They look about as straight as a dog's back leg. Oh, Jesus, Stuart. If you'd have actually tried this and then felt how it is to go over things like this and then suggest a sidecar, there's no chance of getting it. Not a chance. That close to the ground, feeling all this, no way. Blue skies, nothing but blue skies, nothing but blue skies. Do I see? Just blue, everywhere blue. You can get tandem ones Bitcoin in Blackpool to hire. He told me where to get off. Says there was not a chance he was letting me drive him anywhere. And I don't know why, because I drive this better than he does. I'm going to have to give you a front-facing view for now because they say my arm's really tired. Some lads are still down here. Why do UK celebs what? Look like they fell in a barrel of tango, then radiation. Because they spend half their lives under the sunbeds and fake tans. It's all fake, 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 fake. See, this is all natural. This is natural. There's no fake about this. The sun done that. And the British sun as well, not no foreign sun. I don't do fake. I'm one of them, I'd rather people just be open and honest. Exactly, Craig, exactly. And a good dose of vitamin D. I try and come out in it as often as I can, and I mean, I'm extremely light sensitive. I have to wear sunglasses and a hat, and I'm still squinting. But you've got to try and, you know, you've got to try and absorb the sun and improve your eyesight as much as it hurts. A little birdie on the wall. Oh, he's gone. Gone to the upper wall. What's caught on there? Talk away at myself. Yeah, I don't. Seldom do I watch soaps. It's only if I genuinely can't be bothered doing anything else and Mike's watching them, which he does religiously, and I normally leave him to it. Oh, naughty, naughty Taz. We just had cats today. I don't know if Luna's been round like, because he wasn't, he hadn't been let out this morning about 5 o'clock, and he's been down in his usual stomping grounds, and because it's been nice weather he hasn't really been coming home till 8, 9 o'clock, so chances are I won't see him today. But I saw Simba and Noom and the little black one that keeps visiting every now and then. Yeah, nice one, Nigel. And here we are back on the boardwalk. Oh, listen to that. Nice, smooth, smooth. Scream if you want to go faster. Scream if you want to go faster, baby. Giving everybody whiplash there. Drive on, you crazy diamond. Don't go too fast, Claire. You end up on two wheels again. Meow. Nice to have a flat surface like this. Meow. It's so smooth. Meow. How old am I? Don't ask. Exactly, Nigel. Why isn't it all like that? I could drive along that all day without doing myself an injury. And just a heads up to anybody that missed the beginning of this live, once it's finished and processed and everything, I do recommend you all go back to the start of the live, because I was sat right next to a pheasant. It come right up close to me and everything. Just wow. Wow, not something you see every day. Definitely fewer Ninos than Blackpool Bitcoin. Definitely fewer. I say it's one of them old-fashioned towns, so all the kids now are out playing where they where they should and shouldn't be playing, and all the adults are either in watching subs or out in the pubs. You know, the old fishermen finish for the day, go for a pint. I have absolutely no idea what that was, and I'm probably sure I don't want to know, but something just scuttled under this boardwalk. Your tide's out. Cobbles, and off we go. This is a blue plaque house just here. Number 1 North Quay. Got a few of these around here as well, Taz. Can y'all read that? And zooming back out. Yeah, quite a few blue plaques around here. He is a dirty stop out. Well, I mean, technically he stopped right out last night because he didn't go home, he stopped at my house. You're not wrong there either, Bitcoin. Yeah, it's everybody's home or at the pub now, soap watching or at the pub. It is an oldie worldy town. In fact, again, if you look on Google, not Google, on YouTube, there are some old vintage videos of Maryport back in the day. You should watch them. They're great, fascinating little pieces of history. And the lingo from all the old townsfolk, the lingo they speak proper Cumbrian. I speak politely because I'm on YouTube. But like if I get out with my friends and family and not thinking about it, yeah, we're all very broad. That is a nice blue on that car. What a nice colour blue. The sailors return there and Cross Keys fish and chips. Sailors return shut. Surprises me. There's another art gallery over there. That blue building used to be the Maritime Museum. It's now an art gallery, which is my favourite pub. I don't really have one anymore, Taz. My favourite pub used to be down that road there. just on the other side of that church. It was called the King's Arms, and my dad grew up in that pub. And yep, I used to spend a lot of time with my friends and things in that pub. But again, it's closed now, and it was converted into flats, I believe. And this was where I used to live, along here. But again, every entrance to this building is via stairs, which, as you can imagine, became a problem. I love proper traditional sausage and chips with a carton of gravy. And you see the stairs, they're not exactly few, and they're quite steep. What kind of wrecks, Nigel? As in crashes or shipwrecks? Shipwrecks, probably. There was quite a few. You see, again, more steps. A lot more than the last lot as well. And final row along here, well, it just makes a disabled person sick just looking. Put it that way. This is your last set of stairs. Look at all those beastie boys. Right up to the fence at the top. So yep, that became a problem and we had to move. But every evening we used to have this view. Every evening. For nearly 6 years. I used to listen to the tide going out and coming in. And it's always quiet down here. My chat stopped again. Yeah, it did. The Indian restaurant is just over the other side of that bridge, behind that house. Literally behind that house there. And it's the Maryport Tandoori. Award winners. But yeah, no, I'm proper plain Jane, me. Portion of chips, large plain jumbo, carton of gravy, job done. And this bit here, by the way, sorry, was where they used to do the broadside launches in Maryport. There used to be a dock house and a shipping house down here. You see the old bollards where they used to be tied up. And when the tide's right out, I'm only going to take a little look here because, again, as I say, right now, my mobility and balance is crap. But you can just see there, look, the tide's out, all the old wooden posts. That the boats used to sit on. I say boats, they were big ships. Shipping ships. And imagine watching a broadside launch over this side from there. It would have been cracking back in the day. You see all the seawall is sort of, it's all curved out. Again, YouTube has a lot of interesting little videos on old Maryport. I do highly recommend them. One day I'll probably work out how to put the links in my channel videos, but they're easy enough to find. And they're an interesting little watch for anybody that likes that kind of thing. I think you'd enjoy it here, Taz, for a flying visit. Yep, ducks, swans, heron. You often see the fish as well when the water's clear enough. Maryport is a little town steeped in history, but it gets forgotten quite a lot. As I say, we've just sort of been left behind in the past. And parts of that isn't a bad thing, but on the other hand, you know, it can be quite a letdown that they haven't moved on with the times. Because for somebody like me, there isn't anything to do other than what I'm doing right now. There's no arcades for me to go to, there's no bingos for me to sit in. You want to see all the midges, guys. The midges, they're no born in cages. The midges is really the limit. With teeth like piranhas, they drive you bananas if you let them get under your civet. Not that far, Pink. There's only two in Maryport. There is a Lidl's and there is a B&M's. We have a Heron Frozen Foods in the town. Oh, the pheasant's still here. I can hear him calling. Wonder if we can sneak up on him again. But they're not far. Other than that, if we want any bigger supermarkets, Tesco, Asda, things like that. Hi Pamela. We have to drive, is it 7 miles to Workington? Now, I was sat up there earlier, and that's where he was, peeping through the bushes. Don't know where he is without him calling out. Oh, he's down there, look. He's down there by the white bench. He's about to cross the path. See him, guys? That's a pheasant. See how close I can get this time. They do indeed, Bitcoin. It's been known, Nigel. He's walking away from me. He'd be like, oh, it's you again. I remember you from earlier. Beautiful bird. Trying to keep that steady there. Me too, Nigel, me too. No, he's off the beaten path now, Bitcoin. I'm really zoomed in here. I'm actually quite a ways from him. But he came right up to me earlier. Oh, there's my shadow. He's just passed by my shadow. Oh, where have I gone? Sorry, go back a little bit. Should we pat him? Should we pet him on the head, look? Oh, no, sun's going. There he is, look. We're stroking a birdie. Hi, birdie. Hi, birdie. Hi, birdie. Hi. Just to show you actually how far I am away, I shall zoom back out. Wait on. Come on, fingers. There we go. Yeah, that's... You can see how far he is away. I'm not quite close. What was the other one or what? In fact, was it Pink that was asking? I'm just going to zoom back out again and leave him be, because it is getting quite chilly now. B&M's and Lidl's are actually just on the other side of that brush. In fact, the way I go home, we pass through Lidl car park. So you will see it. Because this is me heading back home now. We've been going for an hour and 28 minutes. And the sun's lost its heat, and that was what I came out for. Not the heat, like, but I came out for the cool breeze, but like it's going chilly now, and like that's not what I'm after. Oh, excuse me. Bright lights, bright lights. Hey, little ducks. Nigel, there's a little duck. Where we at? Can I catch him? Where is he? I've lost him. Oh, there he is. He's way down there, look. The one in front. Oh, it looked like a blackbird, or what you call them, jackdaw. Oh, there'll still be plenty left in it, Bitcoin, but the problem is, if you can see, there's like that sheen over it, so that is actually blocking your vitamin UV rays. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, we see all sorts of... I've had hedgehogs in my garden. There's plenty of rabbits along this path during the summer and the spring. I've heard of people on the Facebook post saying they've had foxes. Yeah, foxes in the garden. But this is the thing, you see, Maryport is still classed as part of the Lake District. And we're right next to the sea, and it's very rural. So there's a lot of farms around here, surrounding areas. So it is quite up on the peaceful side for the animals. I don't know if anybody can see that, but you see them giant poppies over there? Look at the size of them. They're bigger than the size of my hand. They are giant poppies. I might actually have to put my jacket on before long, because, say, without the sun, this breeze is chilly. And I'm only wearing a crop top and shorts. There's a view looking back over to Moss Hill and the river from whence we just came. The view behind us. You can hear that pheasant still shouting. And we get owls too. Yeah, no, right, hang on 1 second, peoples, because if I don't put a jacket on now, I'm going to pay for it later. So I'm just going to plop you down. Try and lean you against that bag for a second. Don't know what you're looking at, I'm sorry, but I do need to put my jacket on. It's surprising how quickly it gets cold once you've lost that sun. Well, actually, I wouldn't say cold, but it's just chilly when you're only wearing a crop top. So you need a little light jacket on just to take the chill off your arms. That's it. There we go. Sorted. Back again. Sorry, guys. Had to do that. Necessity. Gotta look after one's health. Oh, don't mention grass. Been twined at for near on a fortnight because ours was looking like a jungle. But see, our gardener, oh, grouse is over there now, unless that's another one. Our gardener has he's got health problems, so he's downsizing the amount of work that he does, which is understandable. But it's sort of we were quite stuck for a gardener and we're struggling to find one. And then can you see him through there? There he is. Yeah, so he took pity on us. He was like, he's still not managed to find nobody. And we were like, no. He says, right, I'll come round. So he does a cracking job every time he comes. Absolutely cracking job he does. So my garden's nice and clean now. It's had a new carpet put down, as I say. I think it's like anything though, if you don't know what the noise is, it will freak you out until you do know. But then sometimes even when you do know, it doesn't help, but... Hi DJ! How you doing, kid? Thank you for dropping in. And there you've got the view at the bottom of the River Ellen, and that does flood during the high tides, that entire patch of ground there, even including the path that we drove down earlier. Hi Brian! Yeah, and just slowly making my way back home. I'm very alert with strange noises, Taz. Yeah, the River Ellen. This used to be the town of Alorna, the port of Alorna, but when Humphrey Senhouse moved here, he named it after Mary, his wife. He was the well-to-do guy in Maryport, built a mansion, which is no longer standing now. Quite right, Brian, quite right. Definitely strange. I'm going quiet because you can normally see bunnies around here at this time of day, but I think we're out of luck tonight. A little blackbird there at the end of the path. You smell them birdies. On Trudy or on my phone? Hi up, Dean. Phone's on 100% because it's been plugged into my charger the whole time, and Trudy's bob on. Yeah, she had a full charge when I got home and she hasn't been used since, so there's plenty of life in her. Oh, He's away gone. He says, I'm not stopping for you. Listen to that. Peace and quiet. And this is where Luna comes to play during the day. Yeah, I know, Taz, it's going to be a stunner tonight. But as I say, knowing my luck, if we'd have stayed, it would have gone behind the clouds.
Hello?
No bunny rabbits today. Oh, we've seen plenty of birds, though. That's very true as well, Taz. Quite dark along this path once the sun's gone. But hey, at least it's given everybody a chance to sit and natter away for an hour and 40 minutes. And I hope I haven't bored you all too much and that you've enjoyed what you've seen. All the bramble bushes, perfect for the blackite picking. And these are apple trees that people do come down and harvest in the autumn. Another apple tree there, red apples and green apples. And just no rabbits today. Have we still got pink? We're about to head into Little Car Park. Oh, thanks, Nige. Yeah, scrumping for apples and hunting for conkers. Used to love that. Oh, they're all out on the field. I don't know if we're going to be able to... Wait on. Hang on now. I don't know if this is going to show up. No, not really. I don't know if anybody can make out those little grey patches on the green, on the field. Those are the bunny rabbits. They're all sitting out in the fields because nobody can get to them behind a fence. Field full of bunnies. Oh, I can see one moving. Yeah, don't like looking through that fence. And there we have Liddles. And just on the other side of those trees, you can just see the top of B&M's. So yep, those are our two main food shopping places in Maryport. And you have the local Spa petrol station there on the other side of the road. And then other than that, I do take a drive down Maryport's main town street in one of my previous vlogs. You'd have to check that one out. I'm due to do another one soon. It's just I don't really like going round Maryport in the town centre by myself. Not during the day. Sometimes not even at night. Makes me very uncomfortable. Get across this road. Oh, it's stunning when you see a wild rabbit. They're very nervy and they will run away from you, but if you do happen to catch one, oh, it's absolutely cracking. I hate this junction. That's a blind corner. You can't see round that corner for love nor money. They should put a mirror on this end, but they never have. Mr. Blackbird there. Yeah, horrible, nasty corner that. Freeway junction. We never have any mirrors on it. It's obviously right on the main road. Yeah. Just got the last of the sun peeping over the trees there now. No worries, Dean. Catch you later. Thanks for dropping in. What a beautiful colour in that sky, isn't it? Oh, you don't know what you're missing, Pink. Lidl's is so-so, but B&M's is cracking little shop. Thank you. Cheers. Just over the road there you've got Eddie Shimmings. Furniture and carpets and bedding. I'll take you for a drive down here. This is another little... This is where like a lot of people in Maryport have their allotments. I don't use Sainsbury's and Waitrose. You got no chance, son. B&M, Heron Foods, and Asda at a push, and that is at a push. So yeah, this is what they call in Maryport. This is called sandy loaning, and as I say, this is where most of Maryport have their allotments. It's always very quiet, and there's always a lot of wildlife down here usually. Doesn't mean to say we're going to see any. And just there you have the railway lines through that fence, and just down there is the fire station and the train stop for in and out of Maryport. The train goes under the bridge and off through to Workington. Blackbird's clucking away. And Mr. Blackbird's down there. And you've got Mrs. Blackbird just up there in that blossom tree, warning him that I'm here. She's saying, watch yourself, watch yourself. She's stopped. And normally just over there you get a lot of wild rabbits, but again, I think we're a bit too late in the day for that. And the ground over there isn't very, not great, so... Yeah, I remember Netto. Our Nettos got converted into the Asdas. I know I'm going slow there, guys. I was just trying to see if I could spy any rabbits for you, but it's not looking good. You normally get the odd chickens wandering around along this path. Don't know how they get out of wherever they get out of, but... Doesn't look like we're getting any tonight. Well, I'm going to end this vlog soon, guys. Probably just around this corner. But I say, I hope you have enjoyed the drive out. It's past a couple of hours. And that it wasn't too boring, yeah. And it's given everybody a chance to sit and have a natter, as I say, for a couple of hours. Which is always good. Because I know how our community likes to keep in touch and catch up with one another. Which is a good thing, it's nice. Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for watching. There'd be no point me doing lives if there was nobody watching. And thank you to my moderators as well for looking after the chat. We never normally get any nuisances anyway, so it's all good. Another Mrs. Blackbird up here kicking off. The sun on the tree. And just over there you have the Maryport Cottage Hospital and Maryport GP Surgery, or joke shop as we call it. And there you go. I will do, Craig. Right guys, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous now. Past the bollards, it's time for me to go. So, thanks for watching everybody. Thanks to all my moderators. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for joining. And as ever, bye everybody. Thanks for joining, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Ciao for now.